Vedanta, Sesa, used to call it Sesa once upon a time, now it's become very big. They have done, I think the football is in the blood of all the Goans. And when we talk about football, today, no matter what is there, how important it is to attend anything, but the boys or the girls or the elders will watch the matches at home, the World Cup. But when we talk about our great nation, India, we were saying that they will qualify in 2018. I had read this long back when I was a kid. 2018, I think one of the politicians made a big statement, I think then sports minister. But 2018 has passed, but we have not qualified. I was just chatting with our great legend over here, Mr. Bhutia, why we are not qualifying. When we have people like Vedanta backing the youth of Goa, India, there are so many other big companies who are backing. We have the academy, they bring the boys, they keep them with them, they produce good footballers. But I think somewhere the commitment is not there. There are very few who shine. We have Brahmananda over here, we had Bruno Coutinho at our, from Calangute, my constituency. But somewhere we are, I think something stops, or I don't know what it is, what is the real reason. Why are the second largest populated country in the world is not getting qualified for the World Cup? We are all enthusiastic. We want to be part of the World Cup. All the Indians are watching the World Cup daily. I think the cricket and football is within us. We can't do without it. And I think all the big players who are here and all over India, they need to have a sitting, a big conference and discuss on this main issue. The required infrastructure, whatever help government can give, whatever help the big companies like Vedanta and all different other companies can give to bring in the required infrastructure for this beautiful game. This is one of the game which I think is there, like when India, they didn't qualify it. I was just asking that when we went for the World Cup, though it was in Brazil, we did not attend. I think that time the entry was just there. You can just go, any country can go and enter over there, means you can play and win also. But after so many years also we are still struggling to enter that, to have an entry at the World Cup. Somewhere we have lagged behind, but still here it is. I have to say a big thank you on behalf of all the Goans to Vedanta, who has done Goans proud. You all have produced good players, you all have given good players for India also. And we should continue doing this. The company is helping, but somewhere commitment is not there from the youth to see that yes, we will represent Goa, we will represent India, we will play in the Indian team, we will see that India qualifies for the World Cup, and commitment from Team India, from the Ministry of Sports, from the government, from everyone, from the opposition, whoever is there. There has to be a commitment, and with that I think we will qualify one day. But for that we have to select good players and see that they will come out, like after 4 years our youth have come out today, and they will be joining some other clubs, or they will be with Sesa, or they will even represent India. That depends how good they are. But let us work together And I feel that if we work together with we have to see like how many years it will take. We have to take the right talent. The boys are talented, but how we are going to make use of this? How we are going to achieve the goal? What is in the minds of these players or the people of India? They want to see them in the World Cup. They want to see that one day they will defeat a country like Germany, a country like Brazil, a country like today they are small countries which are there also are playing so well today, but we have remained behind. I wish all the best to all the players today who have passed out, who have completed 4 years, and once again I thank the company Vedanta for doing such a lovely job for our youth of Goa and India.
Vision and ambition that we have, that we're driving with this football project. Across 2 states, Goa and Rajasthan, we are in the process of developing the largest grassroots football development program in the country. Soon, and when I say soon, I mean in the very near future, we will be training tens of thousands of children across the 2 states on a weekly basis between the ages of 6 and 12. And it gives me immense pleasure to say that we are already today training 3,000 children across the country between the ages of 6 and 12. We are committed with aligning ourselves with the Khelo India initiative of the Prime Minister, and we've taken it upon ourselves to provide a platform to give all children in Goa and in Rajasthan an opportunity to play football, an opportunity to get out, do an activity, and who knows, maybe through this grassroots program, we'll begin a revolution and create footballers from a tender age of 6 onwards. To execute this plan, we have a robust budget, we have a robust action plan in place. Things are not moving slowly, things move very fast. Our feedback systems are on a weekly basis, not on a monthly basis. And to turn our dreams into reality, we will execute this plan to perfection, and our vision is to play a significant role in India's qualification to the World Cup 12 years from now.
My tie-up with Sesa Goa happened a year ago. That's when I think Sesa wanted to revive the football academy, which they had been doing so well for over the years. So I think 1 year ago they wanted to revive Sesa Football Academy, which they've been doing so well over the years. I think started 1960, and over the years when I was playing as well, I did play against Sesa football team those days, and they had really good quality players. And even till today, if you look at some of the players that went on to play for India now and in the past as well, you've got legends here who've been sitting, who's left the legacy of Sesa Football Academy, and now it's up to 15 of you guys who passed out from here to go on and carry that legacy forward. It's been an honor to be associated with Sesa Goa, Sesa Football Academy, because the plans, the thoughts and the ideas what they wanted to do with football, just not in Goa but entire India, was something which really motivated me as well. It's great to have such a wonderful team of management supporting football in such a big way. And you've also got wonderful coaches, which we've just got a coach. We've got few other coaches as well. Before that, I think you've had some senior players. Mr. Brahmanand is here, who's been doing such a great work with the Goan football as well as Sesa Football Academy. So for me, coming here, it was only about sharing few ideas, because Sesa was anyway doing great works. Yes, there are challenges in terms of football in India and also in Goa and also in Sesa. We are trying to make sure that Sesa Football Academy becomes one of the pioneer academies in India. We had Tata Football Academy that used to produce players in the past. Even during those days, I think Sesa was equally there, maybe not getting as much as mileage and coverage what Tata was getting, but Sesa Football Academy did produce a lot of good players during those days as well. Just not that, I think Sesa also went one step further, having their own professional team from Goa to play on the Goa League and play, I think, they didn't play I-League for sure, but they went on to play quite big tournaments across India those days. So, within a year, they've just revived. It's just been a year and a half once they've revived. It is not, success doesn't come out, immediately. It takes time, but it's great to see within a year where I've been associated. I think we've got 15 boys already passed out. They've been with the team for some of them have been there for 4 or 5 years. And I think it's just the start for you guys. And it's not that you passed out, you've got to still keep working hard, because it's just the start for you guys. And hopefully in years to come, we will see you play for Goa State, play for leagues in Goa. There are a lot of good clubs here, and hopefully go on to play for India as well. But don't get disheartened if you don't get into, make it to big clubs, or big, or even the national team. I think you've got to keep going. You've got to keep working hard. That's very, very important. So don't get disheartened with anything else, because in life there's always challenges. You've got to fight and take those challenges. And from Sesa, I think they've been able to provide as much as we can from the Sesa Football Academy. And in future as well, I'm sure, Sesa, the kind of willingness and trying to take the sports forward and the game of football forward, I'm sure the management will have complete support in any way we can do it, we can deliver it. 2026 is where we're hoping to get 8 teams from Asia qualify for the World Cup. Now we have 4 teams. So 2026 is 8 teams from Asia. So hopefully India can try and make it during that time. And hopefully we will have a lot of players from Sesa Football Academy as well. But as I said, I think the contribution from the ex-footballers who've been here with legends with Sesa Football Academy, and the management, including Brahma sir, Mr. Mukherjee started the academy, Sesa Football Academy 30 years ago. And I think it's been carrying on and doing great work. And hopefully I think it will carry the legacy and it will continue to deliver good quality players for India. And I wish you all the best to all the pass out from Sesa Football Academy, and hopefully see you in Indian colours soon.